G'day there, it's Jimmy here. I'm back again with another review. This time I'm going to review something a little bit on the evil side. I'm talking about Pungent Stench. If you've never heard of Pungent Stench before, it's one of the great band names for a start. They've just released a new album. It's called Smut Kingdom. Tell you what, Pungent Stench, Smut Kingdom. You know already what this is going to sound like, right? Now this band, they've been around forever. Been around since the 80s, I believe. They actually broke up 10 years ago, and I never knew. So it shows you how much I know really about what's going on, especially with this band. Now, despite what you might think, I do love a good death metal album and black metal album. Now this isn't black metal, it's more on the death metal side, but I love this sort of stuff. But it's got to have two things for me to enjoy it and get into it. It's got to have evil vocals. They must be really evil, scary stuff, and real, you know. And it's also got to have great production. I'm not a fan of the you know, garage sounding death metal and black metal production styles. It just doesn't do it for me. But if you give me a death metal album or a black metal album that's got really good, believable, scary vocals and awesome production, I'm on it. They're my rules. Anyway, whatever. Yours might be different. This is a collection of songs recorded in 2007, and it's now been mixed and released. And glad they did it because I really enjoyed it. This has got both my my rules in suitably evil vocals and crisp, clean production, which is what I like with my really dark, heavy music, and it's got it. This isn't necessarily all death or black metal. There's a song on there called Brute, which has actually got a really great groove to it, and it's more of a metal sort of song. I don't even know why we're worrying about genres, but people seem to do that. I don't have a lyric sheet for this album, but from what I could sort of make out, these lyrics, they're about blood, gore, murder, dismemberment, rough sex, all that stuff, all that crazy stuff. If you know the band Pungent Stench, you'll already know that that's their lyrical content. That's what they do. It's all tongue-in-cheek and you got the, you know, taking the piss and all that sort of stuff. So some of it's hilarious. The title of the album, Smut Kingdom, it definitely suits the music and especially the lyrics on here. There's a song called Suicide Bombshell in particular, which the lyrics are absolutely hilarious. She's my suicide bombshell. And you can understand them if you listen closely. Look, this is a fine album. If you love full-on heavy death black sort of metal, you got to get onto this band and check them out. The production is excellent, as I said. The songs themselves, they're not catchy or anything like that. They're just heavy, pounding, killer songs that will just either make you want to, you know, run into brick walls or I don't know, have a piece of steak, raw steak or something like that for your lunch. Crazy stuff. I'll put a link to some of the music below. YouTube, of course, won't let me play music. And yeah, Pungent Stench, if you like them. Look at that evil album cover behind me. It sort of explains everything about this. I sent a picture of the cover to one of my friends, and he told me that that's probably one of the most evil and satanic things he's ever seen. And I think it scared him, so that's good. That's what you want in your death metal or your black metal. So get onto it. Pungent Stench, Smut Kingdom. Let me know what you think. Subscribe, hit the button and all that sort of crap. And I've got more on the way. Cheers. Rah!